My name is Boyd Wright. I'm the native aquatic species biologist for the Northeast region with Colorado Parks and Wildlife. I oversee conservation of amphibians and fish species within the South Platte Basin. Today we're at Zimmerman Lake. This is the site of the first and really only to date in the Southern Rocky Mountains successful reintroduction project of boreal toads. Objectives today were twofold. First, we're up here to do a survey. We maintain a capture history on every toad we encounter during our capture surveys. And that helps us calculate the survival and population size for this particular population. Secondarily, we're also looking for eggs. We're supporting another reintroduction project in Rocky Mountain National Park by collecting eggs from this site to help with that reintroduction. For this particular project, we just take our eggs to the Bellevue Research Hatchery in Bellevue, Colorado, just outside of Fort Collins. And they'll spend about a month and a half there. You know, the eggs don't really hatch, they just kind of slowly morph into tadpoles, and the tadpoles slowly develop. And one of the last things that happens is they start to grow legs, and that's when you know metamorphosis is about to occur. And that's exactly when we want to get the tadpoles stocked back out. So we've found that these projects are most successful when we can stock out a really robust tadpole that's really close to metamorphosis. So the boreal toad in Colorado and throughout the Southern Rocky Mountains is in decline. And we now understand that the reason for their decline is the amphibian chytrid fungus, Batrachochytrium dendrobatidis, or BD as it's called in the scientific community. BD is actually a worldwide problem for amphibians and definitely has had a profound effect on boreal toads here in the Southern Rockies. At a minimum, approximately half of our boreal toad breeding sites in the state are now BD positive. And when BD shows up, it decimates the population in short order. Within a year, we see that breeding ceases at sites because there's no adults left to breed. The hope is that, you know, there's some toads out there that are already resistant to BD, this fungal pathogen that's killing boreal toads. And that by making sure we're keeping as many toads in the wild as we can, that eventually those toads that are resistant will prevail. There's been multiple attempts to reintroduce boreal toads at specific locations. This is the only one to date that's really been successful in terms of the fact that it's had toads survive to adulthood and continue to return to the site year after year, and then also that they are actually breeding on their own now. One of the most important management actions we can take is to be involved in these reintroduction projects, and that we should have at least one new project every year is the goal. And this site in particular serves as a model of, you know, what we hope these projects will turn into. Colorado is known for our charismatic, you know, elk and deer. But I think a lot of people don't know just the diversity of non-game species that CPW is out here working to protect and conserve and make sure are available for future generations to enjoy. And that's one of the most fulfilling things about this particular project is it is, you know, conservation in action. We are making sure that these toads are around and will be here long after I've come and gone. And that's what it's all about, and it's really feel-good work for that reason.